I really do believe that we can ensure that Georgia lands in the Harris-Walz column. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be a tight race. There's no question about it.
Kamala Harris carries my grandfather's legacy. She knows what is right, and she fights for it.
President Jimmy Carter's grandson to Senator Warnock, Georgia, was widely represented on night 2 of the DNC, a star-studded night as supporters laid out a bold vision of how they believe the country would benefit from this administration.
From prominent Democrats to former members of the Trump administration, the DNC shifted their focus around the major issues the Harris-Walz campaign continues to fight for.
Ariana Manise joining us live from the state capitol. Ariana, we saw big names in the Democratic Party take the stage last night.
That's right, and they used the night to really look ahead. They used this theme, a bold vision for America's future, to really paint this election as a choice between a vision of the past and a vision of the future. It was a high-energy night for the second day of the Democratic National Convention.
Georgia cast 123 votes for the next president of the United States.
Delegates from Georgia joined others in a ceremonial roll call vote to nominate Vice President Kamala Harris as their presidential nominee. Harris and her running mate Tim Walz thanked delegates virtually from a rally in Milwaukee.
Together, we will chart a new way forward.
Throughout the night, speakers held Harris as the future of the party. Jason Carter, the grandson of former President Jimmy Carter, took the stage advocating for Harris on behalf of his grandfather.
Kamala Harris carries my grandfather's legacy.
And Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff shared why his wife is the right candidate for America.
Wherever she's needed, however she's needed, Kamala rises to the occasion.
The Obamas close out the night making a passionate plea to voters.
We have the power to turn our country away from the fear, division, and smallness of the past.
Former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama blasted former President Donald Trump and called on Democrats to rally around Harris.
We can't just point to what we've already accomplished. We can't just rely on the ideas of the past. We need to chart a new way forward.
Now tonight's theme is a fight for our freedoms. Governor Tim Walz, he will officially accept the party's vice presidential nomination, where he will address the convention tonight. Reporting live from the state capitol, I'm Ariana Manise for 11 Alive. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz were campaigning in the battleground state of Wisconsin. Their campaign rally was held in the same location that hosted the RNC last month. VP Harris had an announcement following the ceremonial delegate roll call during the DNC.
The delegates at the Democratic National Convention, well, they just completed their roll call. And they have nominated Coach Walz and me to be the next Vice President and President of the United States of America.
The vice president already became the party's official nominee for the president earlier this year. This month, Harris is the first woman of color to become the nominee of a major American political party, and she will give her full acceptance speech on Thursday.
Happening tomorrow, Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance will campaign in Georgia. The senator will talk about issues in Valdosta on Thursday, focusing on immigration and border security. This will be Vance's second campaign stop in Georgia since his nomination.